Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Everything About Nothing.
And
Nothing about everything. I guess you two are gonna share the and this time, so let's just see how
we
this
have joint
goes.
custody.
Yeah.
I'm the one who beats it with a belt.
And I'm the one who asked for beer from the fridge.
We have a
I'm
good
here
rela-
too.
We have a good relationship. You're the one getting beaten and fixing the beer.
Yeah. I love my dads.
We love you too, son.
Yay.
Be the bright star as you were born to be.
Yeah.
I will never say I love you.
That's okay. I know you. I know there's some. It's somewhere down there.
Yeah, you got and you will keep believing that.
Yeah, I will.
Even in the worst of times.
You have
Yeah.
to give it a tug and find out.
Of course.
Do not tug me. Do not give me a tug.
Well, it was down there, so.
Yeah. So how are you two doing? How's the week been?
The week's been fine. It's been fun.
Good.
Happy Easter, I guess.
Yeah.
It will be way over when this episode comes out, but
Yeah. Belated Easter time.
yeah.
Mine's been good as well.
Yeah, I've been great. I was playing a role-playing game, tabletop, called Tale. We have a campaign going, and I played a murder mystery last Friday, and then I watched anime until 4 in the morning, and then Saturday came and went uneventfully, and then Sunday I played board games, and now I'm here.
Nice.
So I've been spending this weekend with friends.
That's cool.
And then tonight I'm gonna go on another murder mystery. But it's a birthday.
It's a birthday murder mystery.
Yeah,
All right.
You're gonna hide the knife in the cake?
I don't know.
Oh, you
I'm
don't
not the
know.
murderer.
Oh.
Or so he says.
Are you gonna find the knife in the cake?
Probably.
Cool.
Yeah.
Don't forget to look in the cake.
I will not.
The cake is a clue.
I knew it.
Well, the cake is a lie.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Good meme.
Ichi cake this.
Ni cake it is?
Well, I think it's the wrong counting system. It's hitotsu and futatsu.
Yes.
And I don't know. I'm learning.
Yeah, we've been on a Japanese bend lately.
Yeah, we have.
So, my day has also been great. And the weekend has been awesome. And the week before that has gone by so fast. It feels like time is moving faster than ever.
Probably is.
Yeah.
It is relative after all.
It's that, and also, do you think part of it is getting old?
No,
That's
it's just
good.
because we had 4 days instead of 5 days of work.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
And a 4-day weekend.
Yeah. So
That's
today is
nice.
Monday, and tomorrow I'm gonna start working again. So it's gonna be a 4-day week again.
Yeah.
It's gonna go by so fast.
Mm.
And on Wednesday, I have a concert to go on.
Cool. Which one?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Poppy.
All right.
What is that?
Poppy is a female artist that sings a lot of like screamy music.
yeah, she's the weirdo.
Yeah, she's the weirdo. I'm gonna watch her live
Oh, nice.
on stage.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's gonna be fucking cool and funny.
Yeah.
It's gonna be freaky.
Hopefully. I don't know. I've never seen her live. I've never seen any like references either. So I just hope that she's gonna be as freaky as she was when she started YouTube.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you mentioned her before, and I wasn't thinking about it, but it's... Yeah, she has been doing music for a long time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A really long time.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's my week, and that's my like go forward future week as well.
All right, nice.
Yeah. On Saturday, I watched a movie with a live orchestra. I watched Star Wars,
Oh,
the New Jedi, the Last Jedi. It's one of the new ones, the 8th one in the series.
ah,
Yeah,
I think that's the last.
might be the last. I've seen 4, 5, 6, and 7 every year, like in continuation before this. So yeah, so it started with 4, then we had 5, and then 6, and so on, and now we have 8.
smooth.
Yeah, it was fun. It was cool. The live music made it feel and look amazing. So
That's awesome.
Sweet.
yeah. I have Harry Potter to go to in August or
Nice.
September as well.
That's awesome. Which one?
What did you say?
Which of the movies?
The first of the last ones. So it's
Ah.
the Death Relics part 1.
Cool.
Damn.
And next year I'm gonna see Death Relics. Deathly Hollows. What
Yeah.
the fuck am I saying? In
Yeah.
Swedish, it's translated into Death Relics.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
the Deathly Hollows Part 1 this year, Deathly Hollows Part 2 next year.
Cool.
That's actually a super cool hobby.
Yeah.
Tradition?
Well, yeah, more tradition because we started at the second movie, so we watched through the Secret Chambers, Chamber of Secrets, and then they have plowed through each year one movie. So we have actually watched how many movies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 movies now. I think there's 7. There's 6 books, 7 movies, I believe.
Yeah.
Might be wrong.
I don't know, but
No,
that
it's the
sounds
opposite.
right.
There are 8 movies, 7 books.
Okay.
Because the
How
Deathly
is-
Hollows was 1 book.
Exactly. Yeah.
Up to-
Well, the counting system worked. I was just off by 1 book.
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah, you know, 6, 7.
Yep. Correct. I wish I had money because Ninja 6 Party is coming to Stockholm.
Yeah, I
I
saw
would love
that.
to
Damn.
Yeah.
hear that live.
I mean, I'm not that big of a fan of them. I might, but I don't think I'm gonna buy a ticket for.
Right.
No.
I like them. Their songs are either silly or actually like good.
Silly good.
Sometimes both.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah. So that's mine. That's my life.
Mm.
That's my
Sounds pretty
life.
fun.
Ooh,
What about you?
that's my life.
It's okay. It's better now. There was a health scare in the family, so
Oh no.
yeah. But everything turned out all right, so I'm looking on the bright side.
Hmm.
Yeah. Other than that, there's not a lot that's been happening. Yeah.
All right.
Has Easter become a holiday that we're just gonna forget?
Well,
Yeah.
no.
Maybe.
Say.
I don't know. I sure didn't think about Easter, and I haven't done Easter things the past couple of years, so maybe.
The problem is that Easter is a very child-centric holiday.
Except for food.
Yeah, like except for the food, the main celebration is go on, kids, go find the eggs.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
either like real eggs or chocolate stuff. And for the rest of us, it's just, well, are we gonna meet up and eat Easter food? No? Okay, well, I'm gonna get my discount chocolate after this is done.
Yep.
Like, there's not a lot. You gotta like work to get the holiday going. You have to actually engage to put in work to find like events and things to do and meet up and things. So otherwise it's just extra, like it's still holiday. Like
3 days.
yeah, it's like we still have holidays where we are off work, so that's always nice. Sometimes that's all it needs to be.
Yeah. In my opinion, we should like embrace every culture in the world so we can have more holidays.
This is what I'm saying when I say just join every religion and you get every religious holiday off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also bless Christ the Lord.
Yeah. It's gonna clash when I become Jewish and Catholic as well at the same time.
A bit, but at least they have the same, foundation.
Is it paved rock?
Yeah. I think it's going to be more of a clash when you become both like Hindu and Catholic.
Or like Christian and Buddhist?
Sure.
No.
Well, I think they actually do pretty well. They had the anime where Christ and Buddha hanged out.
Yeah. I mean, they were chilling.
Yeah, they were roommates.
they were roommates. How good of a interpretation of the historic era would that be? Do you think?
What do you mean historic era?
Like if actually Buddha and Jesus met, would they be that kind of buddies?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, both are dudes who are like, just be kind to each other. Don't like lose your shit. I guess from what I understand of the Bible, Jesus is a bit more of a rebel than Buddha is. Buddha is all like, just don't just don't give in, just chill, like let bad things happen, just let it go. And Jesus is like, turn the other cheek, so that when they strike you, they go to jail and you can cash that check. Don't let the government win. They crucified me. Also be kind to thy neighbors.
Yeah.
That's a dope interpretation of Jesus. Rebel Jesus is kind of cool.
This is why I want to have a like religion episode, because like Jesus was a pretty dope dude. Like once you stop considering like, oh yeah, he was just the child of God and was kind to everyone and always turned the other cheek. And it's like, no, he was teaching people how to go against the Roman government in a way that wouldn't get them thrown in jail or crucified until they crucified him.
It worked for so long.
Yeah. One of my favorite things I've learned about Jesus is that he was a fiend for what's that fruit that old people...
Prunes?
Prunes. I think it was prunes. He was like a fiend for prunes.
Huh.
Because there's a story where he goes to a town. He hears that there's a prune tree.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think it's prunes, but we'll go with it. He immediately rushes to the prune tree, but it doesn't have any prunes, so he curses it to never have prunes ever again. And it wasn't even in season for prunes.
The heck?
He was just so addicted to prunes that he was like, oh, there's a tree here, I gotta get me some prunes. What do you mean you're out of season? I am Jesus Christ. Fuck you. You in particular.
Wow.
Is this a real story?
Yeah. Like, people forget that Jesus was a person. Like, he was a teen too.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, I haven't read the New Testament, but people have talked a lot about how he was the Son of God and he sacrificed himself. But also hear everyone say like, oh yeah, no, he was a carpenter. I'm like, oh yeah, he kind of needed to have a job also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Life was tough back then.
Life was tough back then. Speaking of tough, I have a fish update. I have a fish update.
Is it a tough update?
Yeah.
Why?
It's the penultimate fish update.
Oh, you have finished all your updates now?
No, it's the penultimate
Well,
update.
I don't really know what penultimate means.
It means the second to last.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get rid of the fish.
All right.
Oh,
Have you found a shelter or?
Yeah, we found like a place that was like, I mean, we have a bunch, but if you don't find any other place, you can bring them here. So like, and we haven't found any other place. And we're like, okay, I'm gonna take them there. Cause yeah, no, they have.
gone out of control?
Yeah, no, like they have now multiple of them have like partners, and they just keep to their little coves, and they just chase everyone away from the territory constantly.
Yeah.
Because there's more males than females. There are a bunch of them who are just cowering in like their specific place. It's not good.
That's unfortunate.
So we're gonna get rid of most of them. I think we'll keep one for now because they actually have babies,
Oh.
which is also a problem. But now we know that in the next time we get fish, we are going to actually like get into what type of fish can we get, who works with which.
Right. So you don't get a bunch of convicts.
So we don't get a bunch of convicts just shanking each other in the yard.
Yeah, you should get like catfish.
Aren't those like massive?
They're fucking huge.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah.
I would like to see you with a catfish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
yeah. Or those koi fish. The koi fish is cool.
Yeah, koi fish are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, they're beautiful to look at, and then you go to feed them and you just go.
Well,
They look fucking stupid.
doesn't
Yeah.
every fish look stupid?
Well, some
Honestly.
look terrifying.
Well, stupid and terrifying doesn't need to be like.
No, that's true. Do you know how? You know the ones with the glowy bits,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the anglerfish.
the anglerfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen the one we've seen like Nemo, which is like the huge jaws and the terrifying look. It's like this.
Yeah,
Like
it's super small.
super small.
Yeah.
Just like that's the terrifying fish.
Yeah.
Yes.
And have you seen how big the males are?
It's
Yeah.
much more
Super
tinier.
tiny,
So small.
so small.
And
You
they
know-
got absorbed by the female.
Yeah.
Fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fascinating.
It's disgusting if anything.
Yeah.
Oh.
The opposite is true for tuna. Do you know how
no
big
fuck.
tuna are?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
They're enormous.
Yeah.
I did not think that. I was
No.
like, oh, yeah, tuna, salmon, basically the same weight class.
Yeah, like we get the little boxes with like tuna meat, and we're like, oh, they can't be that big.
Yeah,
Right.
that sure is what I thought.
Yeah, me too. And
Isn't
it's
a
like,
tuna like it could weigh up to a car. I've heard.
Basically.
Yeah.
a
Or
small
it,
car, but a car.
yeah, or it might be as heavy when they are swimming in the ocean as a small car because they are swimming against your reeling.
Yeah, probably the force of a car.
It
That's
might
why.
ha-
They,
it
yeah, they
might
have
be
to have
that
like
one.
big
Yeah.
special rods.
Yeah.
They probably have like the mass of a car because they don't weigh anything in the water because they're neutrally buoyant, which is fucked up because the blue whale is like the biggest single animal.
It's the biggest animal in the world and has ever been.
Yeah, I saw QI on that. There's another one that feels like a cop out, but basically it's massive. It
Yeah.
weighs a ton. But it doesn't. It's weightless. It doesn't weigh shit because it's neutrally buoyant, weighs nothing in the water. But if you put it out of the water, then it starts weighing a shit ton.
Yeah, it's the swim sacks or whatever.
Yeah.
Swim sacks.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
A bunch of fish have like a little sack of an organ where they just fill with air so they can like go up. Then they empty it to
keep
go
yourself
down.
buoyant. Oh, yeah.
Stupid.
Nature.
Nature.
Fucking fascinating.
Yeah, especially in the ocean, where everything can survive and until it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yep.
The ocean is more alien than the space.
Yeah, space. We haven't met any aliens yet, so yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Is this the topic today?
Oh yeah, no, the topic is fairy tales.
Cool.
Yeah, do you have a favorite fairy tale?
Favorite fairy tale.
Favorite fairy tale?
I love the Pied Piper.
Pickled Piper.
Well, hopefully not. That means it's gonna be in a jar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but the rat dancer.
The rat strangler.
Yeah. The rat music guy.
Yeah, the Pied Piper. Well, I don't know what he did with the rats.
I think he either put them in a basket or led them to water.
I mean, he led them out into a cave.
I mean, he led them away from town. That's what he
Yeah,
did.
yeah. And the children when he didn't get paid.
Yeah. And then he led them to water.
Yeah, exactly. Drowned the kids.
Yeah.
In the
it's just
water.
like get in the water.
Yeah, a lot of fairy tales really are
Get in
fucked
the
up,
water.
aren't they?
Yeah.
Fairy tales usually could be scary stuff, but I don't know how that began. Because if you listen to old fairy tales, they sound very scary sometimes, and then they can have happy endings. But people like to horrify scary tales overall.
Yeah.
Because it makes a more intriguing story when something disgusting or horrifying happens in the end.
Indeed. And I've been thinking about that, and the general explanation that you keep hearing is that okay, you needed to keep kids from wandering alone in the woods. That's why you told your children that there's an evil witch in the woods that's gonna eat them, like Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah.
Is that true? Is that the only reason they're so fucked up? Why are there so many fucked up ones?
But why would a parent tell a story to keep a child out of the woods by telling a story that is so long? If you think about it, Hansel and Gretel is a long story about two children who wander out into the woods and they get lost and they find a gingerbread house, and it's like you can tell it very fast, but the story in itself is pretty long. Because they found the gingerbread house, they start eating, get punished, and the witch boils them and eats them.
Well, it's complex, I guess, because the question is where we get our info about these fairy tales. Because we have always heard, oh yeah, the original is much darker. I don't know if that's true. There was the Grimm version can be a bit darker.
But
they were two people who collected stories from all over. Yeah. The original could just have been, Red Riding Hood. There's a girl who goes into the forest. There's a wolf who stalks her and gets to know where her grandma is. Sneaks in and dresses in grandma's clothes to eat the girl, and then the brave hunter comes and
saves her.
Yeah, and then I mean we've all done social orientation. Is that what the
SO, yeah.
yeah, SO.
Yeah,
social-
social organization.
and then we got like taught like there are like depths and aspects like the Red Riding Hood is a story about coming of age. Like there's a young girl, she faces the wolf. The wolf is like bad experience, is the cruel men of the world, and then the hunter comes as you find someone who's
The fuck?
yeah. Well, that was one aspect.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've never heard that part before.
No.
I mean, my teachers just told the story and that's it, right? We didn't learn any
Mm.
intricate inside meanings of it.
What a bad school.
Well,
You were just told stories and then we weren't told to analyze them or like,
Yeah.
explain anything about them.
I didn't need to. Why would I learn about a woman or a girl going to the woods, getting almost eaten by a werewolf, to be like, oh, this is a meaning of life? Like, why?
Reading comprehension?
Cultural, I guess. Which is weird because I never talked in, especially SO or history, about those things. It was only like, oh yeah, this is the government, this is what the branches do, this is how culture works. So never in my life
That
did
was
we talk
more
about
Swedish, right? All the stories we read in Swedish, in the Swedish class.
that. Well, maybe I just don't have any recollection of talking about stories ever.
Wow.
Yeah,
All right. Cool.
yeah.
I guess it's different because we had the same teacher for SO as we did history.
Ah,
No,
So he had
but-
like a
but-
different lens to it.
we did that as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
our
don't know what your
Swedish,
excuse
SO, and history teacher were all the same.
Maybe because they had so many subjects, they just didn't want to
Go into it.
go into it.
I mean,
Ugh.
we watched the dog movie, and apparently we would go like to analyze that one. The dog movie is also a book.
The dog movie?
Yeah, there's a dog movie that which also is a book. Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay.
Cujo?
No, yeah, the
Bolt?
story about not Bolt. Are you serious? The Cujo, the fucking murderous rabid dog that gets rabies.
Yeah.
No, there was a movie about a like dog in the woods and a person. Then they become friends in the woods. It's not Balto or Bolt. Or anything.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one. You know.
I think I've heard it. I don't know the English name.
No, and I don't remember the first name either.
I think it's the skriet från Milmarken.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't be that loud when that close to the mic. Calm down.
So
Yeah.
it's the skriet from the Wildmark. And honestly, it was a good movie. I didn't like the book and the history about why we should read it. I didn't fucking care. I didn't learn anything like necessary from it.
No.
So
Damn.
yeah, it was just like, oh, I finally get to see a movie at a class because then I don't need to do the class, and I'm happy for that part.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
yeah.
So fairy tales.
Fairy tales.
Red Riding Hood is a good one.
That is the first one I think of when I think fairy tale.
Very good point.
I don't know if it's because it's my favorite or because it's just the most well known.
Yeah. It does feel like it's the most well known.
Yeah.
I mean,
And because it's such a, I think the reason it's so well known is because so many people use it, because it's like there are so many like easily recognized, like so many like there are so many different types of riding Red Hood in like games and shows and like things like that.
Exactly. And
Like
it's also easily iconic.
Yeah, exactly.
and it's also easily rewritable because you can make it a horror story.
Yeah, like
for example.
Yeah, you can make it a horror story. You can make it an action story. Do you make her a hunter? Do you make her and the wolf like the
Partners, maybe?
Partners,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sort of thing. Yeah, it's cool stuff.
it's really cool stuff. Well, let's see.
I think that one might be my favorite, but like in the class, but more like the classic child version, because I always found it a weird fascination with she goes to the woods. She picks flowers. Wolf comes and talks. It gets to know where grandma is. It eats grandma. She comes to the cabin. The wolf eats her after she does her own. Oh, what big teeth, what big ears, what big paws. And it's like, would you stop commenting on my body? And then it eats her. And then it goes to sleep. And then the hunter comes and cuts them out of the stomach and puts rocks inside and then sews it back up, and then because it's so thirsty it gets to a well and falls in and drowns. And I think that I always have like a weird fascination with like, how did you get the rocks in? Why didn't it
wake up when you cut them out of its belly?
No, you punch it real hard in the side of your of the head. It taps out and just lays there. You do all that stuff, and then when it wakes up, it just I need some water, and then just stumbles away into the river and just tries to drink and then drown.
Yeah. I like how convoluted it was.
Yeah, I'm currently thinking about it, and it's really weird. But I mean, I guess it's that fairy tale logic of why if you cut them out. Logically, don't fill it with rock, don't close the wounds, like let the wound be open, it's gonna solve itself. There's not gonna be a problem anymore. But in fairy tale logic, the wolf would probably survive, and then it would become a wolf without a stomach that could eat forever and become an even bigger problem.
I mean, somewhere here we have lost the plot that it is actually a talking fucking wolf. Like, how the fuck did it talk, right? Yeah. So the logic of him being cut open and surviving and that stuff, that is the second part of the weirdness of the story.
Mean, that's the charm of fairy tales, right? Is that it follows fairy logic.
Yeah.
Like, this is a made-up story. It is weird and wonky, and it has a bunch of different fantastic stuff.
You said Willy Wonka.
I did.
No, he didn't. You said wonky.
I said wildly wonky.
And Willy Wonky.
Yes, that's his half brother.
He's a little bit Willy Wonky.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you think the first one was weird, this one is
He doesn't have a chocolate factory, he has a shit factory.
No, he's in the mental hospital though.
He has a mental factory!
Yeah.
Mental factory?
Yeah, he
What
just
is
sits in a
that?
chair and
Food for thought?
I mean, no.
Okay.
No.
Oh yeah. You have a favorite fairy tale?
Yeah, Pied Piper.
What about him?
Well, it's I do love how when they horrify stories.
All right.
For example, the grim story of the Little Mermaid. It doesn't like horrify it. It's just a sad story where, in the end, she loses the prince and he marries into another woman, and the Little Red Mermaid. Wow. Little Red Mermaid. The mermaid goes back to the water. She has lost her powers to become a mermaid. She touches the water and turns into a foamy substance.
Yeah, sea foam.
Yeah. And just like drifts into sea and dissipates.
Yeah, that sounds
so. I love how like fairy tales in general can become horrified to not be like kid friendly. And the Pied Piper, in my opinion, is like the coolest one, because you have this natural being that has learned to sway like a snake charmer rats, right? And he saves a town from the rats' problem to not become like plagiarized from the Black Plague and stuff. Takes the rats away and saves the town. He's said to be paid for doing the job, but never gets paid. And he comes for revenge. So he's like, in the night, turns into a horrifying creature that leads the children away from the town. So he saves practically the town from the children in the same way. By leading them away and kills them, drowns them in a river. It's not saving.
Saves the town
in the
from
sense of he uses the same kind of magic of saving the town from rats. He's saving the town from kids, but in a luring way.
I think he lures.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
lures
He
the
lures-
rats
he
from the
lures-
town. He
yeah.
lures the children.
Yeah, but it's
sharks.
not saving for the people in the town, but
No.
it's the same logic. I'm using it as the same logic.
I don't like it.
Well, sad for you. Okay, he doesn't save the town from the children. He just lures them away and kills them.
Yeah.
Happy now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. So he drowns the kids, and then the story is over. It's finito. Like the town is never more because they're gonna go into ruin. They are always sad, and they learn from their mistakes that they didn't pay like in this case, the Pete Piper. So I love that kind of fast-paced story. They don't need much details to make a great story. And it's fascinating how because I love concept of creatures that have special powers, right? And being a flute lurer is a cool concept for me.
Yeah.
If someone can lure, it's like sirens, right? Sirens is a good example for using song to lure people into devastation.
Yeah, it's a very good story because it has that fairy tale charm over it, where it's like he can just play the pipe and lead to charm rats out of the town, and then he can do the same thing but with kids.
Yeah.
And and also has such a clear cut moral to the story. It's like, well, if you don't pay your dues, you're going to pay some other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like that morality. It feels very union coded to be like, yeah, no, pay your fucking workers.
Yeah. Unlike Red Riding Hood, who is just like, don't go into the woods alone.
Yeah, wasn't there
Follow-
one?
Don't trust strangers, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's because either her mom or her grandma told her like, okay, yeah, no, you have to go this route. You can't go the left route. You have to go the right route. And then the wolf tells her, yeah, no, you should take the left route.
Yeah, and she does. And the wolf takes the right route.
But like, if it is don't talk to strangers, she's saved by a stranger after the wolf. Like the
Oh,
wood
the double
huntsman.
standards. You're right.
Yeah. It's like I guess it's like do what your parents tells you to do.
Yeah.
Feels like getting you and your grandma eaten by a wolf is kind of a harsh lesson to teach children
Yeah.
to do what they're told.
Yeah, and I mean, even if she didn't listen to the wolf didn't seem to have a lot of issues. It's like if the grandma and Little Red was in the same house, and Wolf had no problem getting there and eating the grandma. I mean, she would have been eaten with her grandma, basically.
This is my problem with stories like Hansel and Gretel. Like, it's a good story, but like as a fairy tale, it's a bit long and has too few many details to really have a clear cut. Because the story, the shortest, the simplest moral of the story is they are left in the woods. They find a candy house. They start eating it. An old witch go like, "Come inside, and I'll give you more." And they like, "Yay!" And then they get like trapped, and she's about to cannibalize them, and they push her into the oven and run back home. That would be like, don't like go into people's homes that you don't know.
Vandalize other people.
But then you have, but then you like, there's more to the story. There's an entire aspect of the story where they're like, their mother-in-law tries to like lure them, like so takes them out in the woods to just leave them there because they can't afford food, and like they have to like use bread and like stones and then bread and whatever to like make their way back, and they do that like 3 times.
Yes.
And then it's like once they're taken into the witch and they push her into the oven, they return home and their dad has divorced their evil stepmom, but they're still poor. But it's like they're so
What the hell?
it's so complicated.
Yeah. This sounds kind of like wanting to teach your kids a lesson, and then generations came, and then a bunch of like bitter parents were adding stuff about my stupid ex, my evil ex who took everything in the divorce.
Yeah.
But this is also like, I love how Tails becomes horrified. Like in the Hansel and Gretel version, which I've heard is in the horrified version, they get left in the woods. They have to crawl their way to survive. They survive for like 4 days, and then they find the gingerbread house. They start to eat it. They are like gulping it up. The witch takes them inside. She tricks them by letting them push her into the oven. And then Then she follows the kids to the parents' house, kills the parents, and takes their property, and then like eats the parents and the children in the same way. That's the story I've heard that is horrified of a horrification of the Hansel and Gretel.
Which seems like unnecessarily extreme.
I mean, yeah.
Like the original story was already pretty horrifying. Like, the mother wants to leave her children to starve in the woods. They find a cannibalistic witch that wants to eat them, and then they push her into a oven and hear her burn to death.
Yeah. But that's not horrifying if you win.
I mean, it still can be.
Yeah,
Come on,
of
changed.
course.
But like this is also what I'm thinking of. Like, I think the darker version of these stories is just like throughout history, there have just been people who like, can we make this darker?
Yeah.
Can we make this edgier? And then because it was hundreds of years ago, people go, this is the original.
The 1600s emos, like,
Yeah.
I want this story to be better.
Exactly.
There's always been emos.
History is full of nothing but edgelords.
It's like, have you heard the version of Peter Pan where he is like the Wonderland is like death?
Yeah.
Like he comes
he
and
takes
claims
the children
souls
and that's
of
their
children.
death.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard multiple. I have no backing up for this. I heard multiple theories of like, oh yeah, he's the angel Gabriel, or like he is deaf, or like the pirates are the children who survived and grew up, and that's why they're fighting him. It's like,
But that one is more. That one I believe that the pirates of are children that has grown up, because when I'm taking it from the movie Hook, the Disney movie Hook. That is like, you become a grown up, and Hook was this kid that got lured into Neverland, and then he started to grow, and Peter Pan left him. In most of the horrifying stories, he just kills them off because he knows what grown-ups become, right? He's against growing up all in general. But Hook survives. He becomes this like, I'm gonna save the kids, and I'm gonna take the terror away from Peter Pan.
Yeah.
I don't want Peter Pan to become like this ruler of if you should live or die. But in the Hook movie, he stays with Wendy, or at least goes back to Wendy and grows up. So the kids runs wild and become not killers in a sense, but Hook's meaning is just, this is almost paradise without Peter Pan, with a lot of very different kinds of fun, and like they have battles, but it feels more fairy tale like than the original one, because there are more people there. There's a lot more children, a lot more grown-ups. They don't seem to have fierce battles as they did when Peter Pan was a child. And it becomes a society in Neverland. And when he comes back, death started to appear again. Because in the movie we see, well, this is a spoiler. In the last scenes, we see that the new leader that is taking the place of Peter Pan is getting stabbed, and he dies. And then they then they say, "Oh, this isn't good. Death isn't good," and everything becomes like very calmed down, and the battles started to diminish. I believe Hook might be dying. I don't remember the movie too well, but the Hook film is very good to compare to the original one, where there's a lot of fighting in the first one, and then there is a lot less fighting in the second one, and a lot more fun.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering where the pirates came from. Like, not the people, but like, why pirates? Where did the ship come from?
They bought it from eBay.
Oh, right.
I don't
Shipping everywhere.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But like I get Wonderland. Wonderland is just all the different games that like children play. Like you have pirates, you have Indians, you have woods, you have oceans.
Yeah, a lot of ocean. Mermaids.
Yeah, and then like in most children game it's like, bang, you're dead now, and it's like, ugh,
Yeah.
and it's just a thing.
Yeah.
And then they get back up and they play something else.
Yeah.
So that's probably why it looks like that. Even the Disney version though was it's a bit dark. Like those mermaids try to drown
Yeah.
Jane.
Yes. Or
Yeah.
Jenny. I believe it's Jane. I'm gonna say Jane.
Mm.
No, Wendy. What the fuck are we
Wendy.
saying?
Yeah, that's
What the fuck? Jane. That's fucking Tarzan.
that's fucking what?
Tarzan.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Tarzan
yeah.
and Jane.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Wendy.
Yeah.
Wendy.
Yeah.
But just to speak about Disney, in the second animated one, Wendy had a kid and she was named Jenny or something.
Yeah.
Ah,
Or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
why did? There was a weird. That was like a weird take when Pan came back and she was like, they had a flirtatious moment.
You mean when he was a kid and she wasn't?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
an old
I mean,
flirt.
he is.
He's ageless.
Yeah, he's ageless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's old as fuck.
He's old as fuck.
But also seeing a grown woman flirting with a kid, it's supposed to make you feel bad.
I guess.
It doesn't.
I mean, if it was a normal kid, this is an immortal creature with elf ears who can fly
Yeah.
Yeah.
and has a jealous fairy.
Well, yeah. Yeah. That's why I like the horrifying version where it's more leaning into the like Peter Pan's death part, and when the kids are growing too old, he literally just takes
I mean,
them
it's
out
a
in the
very
woods.
easy story to make horrifying.
Yeah.
It's like, why does he take kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happens after?
And when they grow up, he just slits their throat in the woods. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey Eric, do you have a favorite fairy tale?
Don't think so.
Oh,
I think we've been talking about most of them. I mean, I agree that the most iconic is Red Riding Hood.
How about the man in the beanstalk? What's the
Jack.
name?
Jack in the
Yeah.
beanstalk. Yeah.
Also a very iconic moment. That I also don't really get the point or the moral of. It's like,
The greed.
I guess greed, but what kind of greed? He gets the beans.
Yeah.
He gets the beanstalk.
Yes.
He goes up. There's a giant monster. No, a giant or monster.
What is a giant that can
Yeah.
smell blood?
Oh yeah, he can do that.
Yeah.
And he steals his money.
Yeah.
And then
Well, no, I have to jump in here. It's so funny to think about the thing you said, but reverse it. That Jack isn't stealing the money, but the giant,
The giant is
stealing
like, give me your
Jack's
lunch money, nerd.
Yeah, he just like
Yeah.
stands there, but I can smell blood. Give me your lunch money. He just takes it and walks away.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that would have been a funny parody. But yeah, I don't really get the moral of that. Like,
I don't know if
I think he goes down and he makes the giant fall down from the beanstalk.
Yeah.
Well, the story is you have the guy who is like poor. He has a cow. The cow gets sick, or like
No,
he has to sell it because
Yeah, they
that's
only have the cow left. They have to sell the cow.
and he sells it for the magic beans. Plants the beans, get the beanstalk. He trusted the stranger and he got rewarded. He climbs the tree or a stalk into the clouds. He meets the giant. He has a golden goose. He likes, I'm gonna steal that goose. So he stole the goose, flees. The giant starts to climb down, and Jack is starting to cut the stalk, and then the stalk falls and the giant dies, and he gets the goose. I actually don't know. The moral of the story is you have to trust the stranger with sick and weird, twisted ideas, because you're gonna get rewarded from it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's either a just like beginning of a hero type story. It's just like he made a mistake, but the magic was real, and he got rewarded for being brave and climbing the beanstalk and all that.
Yeah.
But like, and then it's just like, and here is the continue, and that's the beginning of Sir Jack of the Beanstalk. Yeah, except we never get the continuation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's like you have like trust strangers, trust your kids with newfound ideas. Like this seems like the story that a like teenager who was like whose mom kept yelling at them would come up with to tell, because like the mom is, from what I remember from my version of the story, is like the mom tells him sell the cow. He sells the cow, but for magic beans. So and the mother's like, "You dumb, you sold our cow, an entire cow, for free beans. Screw you!" and throws them out the window. And the next morning, there's a giant beanstalk. So it's either like it's like a trust technology, trust the newfound ideas that your kids are bringing home.
So this is a story for the parents, not the kids.
I guess it doesn't focus that much on the parents, other than you get rich in the end.
Yeah. But you also mentioned the golden goose, which has a very, to me, easily digestible moral, which is, according to me, the one I heard was just farmer / whatever got himself geese. One of the geese started laying golden eggs.
Yeah.
And that's dope.
No.
And then it's like, oh yeah, no, it just keeps laying golden eggs. And I didn't get why, but he was like, oh yeah, no, if I open up the goose, it's probably made of gold as well.
Oh, so he kills the goose.
Yeah, he kills the goose, opens it up, sees that it's only meat.
Yeah.
So he loses his gold income, and that's more or less very understandable.
Yeah.
He's just greed.
Yeah, that's a very short, very simple story.
Exactly.
But the golden goose comes from the beanstalk, no?
I don't know. I thought the giant in the clouds only had like riches, like he had gold and treasure chests. I didn't know if that he had gold chests, golden goose.
I think
there.
the stories have just collided throughout the years.
The one I've heard, he has a goose that lays golden eggs.
Right.
And that's like the mythological reason why he actually climbed it.
It's very good that Jack managed to stumble upon the one giant that's rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not another poor giant.
I was always thinking it was a Mario scenario. That you punch the block and the vines go up in the air and it just magically teleports you to this different world. So that that stalk would always go to the same giant. He's just like, oh, there's fucking stalk again, and he chops it away, and so it never grows again. And then another person gets like magic beans, and they plants it half around the world, and he's like, oh, again. So it's just a teleporter.
Also, they only ever covered the bean stalk. Like, why does the stalk not have giant beans on it?
Yeah.
Why don't they harvest this giant beanstalk for giant beans?
I mean, it grew in a day. I don't know if the beans are ready.
No, they probably have to give it a couple of months before there's like giant beans are there. But after that, you can just drop them. Sell giant beans.
Yeah.
Eat giant beans.
Beans, what the fuck?
Oh, I get to use my meme.
He said it.
Yeah. What?
Isn't this he said it?
You got it.
Me and the boys at 2 a.m. looking for
beans.
There we go.
Stupid.
There we are.
Stupid. Yeah, that's a cool story, but it's I don't know how to make that more horrifying though. I like to horrify.
Which one?
Sorry, the beanstalk. Jack and the
I mean, that one is mostly like you can like really amp up the abuse of the mother, and you can like have a moment of despair before the beans grow, and then he has to like and then you have. But I think it's more horrifying for the giant than it is for Jack. He chops down, and there's just a giant beanstalk falling like. This is at least a few kilometers long beanstalk, just tumbling down, and it has a giant climbing on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's gonna land somewhere.
Yeah, because that's always like whenever I've heard a story about him chopping down, I always feel a little bad for the giant. It's like he's Jack. Jack stole his gold, and he's trying to like get him, and then he's just dropped to his death.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is kind of fucked up.
The giant lives in the clouds, doesn't harm anyone, and then it dies because
Yeah.
some fucking weird little kid just wanted money.
Yeah, I guess you can add like, every so often someone climbs up a beanstalk up to here and he eats them. I think there was like the giant eats them aspect to it.
Yeah, probably. Giant eats humans apparently.
Yeah.
What? That is also a super weird thing. Why does giants eat humans? Because we don't eat bugs, right? A giant would see us as bugs. So
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on how big the giant is. We could be chicken.
well, but,
Yeah.
no. I would rather eat a cow than a human if I was a giant.
Mm.
Yeah, rather eat the big animals, an elephant.
Well, no, he sold the cow.
Get a fucking menace.
Yeah, I mean, the golden goose is already horrifying. You can't really get more horrifying than, he slaughters the goose that was like giving him golden eggs, trusting him, and only to find that there's just meat inside and now he's ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was just like, honestly, you dumb motherfucker.
Yeah.
Well,
I think I remember. I think I know what my favorite fairy tale is. Actually, now that we talked about it,
All right,
it's Puss in Boots.
all right.
Puss in Boots is probably my favorite because I love stories that have like a multi-step process. Because the like, there was this farmer or like this miller who had these things and 3 sons. One son got the mill, one son got the like cows or whatever, and one son got the cat.
yeah.
And it's just like, oh man. And then the cat is like, well, if you give me some boots, I'll help you out. and so he gets them boots, and the cat helps him out some way. I don't really remember how. I think it was something to do with the mill.
I actually don't remember the story at all.
Because
I only thought there was the DreamWorks movie. I had no clue there was a real story.
I've heard about the real story, but I haven't heard the real story actually.
no, that's based on a real story. So it's not. Guess it's not. I'm not sure if it. I think it's a story. I know that in the first Puss in Boots, it is the egg on
Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty, which is more of a nursery rhyme, not a story. But yeah, Puss in Boots has a story. The farmer leaves things to his 3 sons. One of the sons gets the cat. The cat says, talks and says him, if you get me a pair of boots, I will get you something. And then he gets him boots and he helps them. And then it's just like, if you get and every time he has a problem, the cat goes, if you get me this, I will get you this. And it's like, there's just like there's like a wizard that the cat goes like, bet you can't turn into an elephant, and he turns into an elephant. It's like, well, I bet you can't turn into a mouse, and he turns into a mouse, and then he eats him.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, you heard that one.
Yeah.
And at the end of the story, there's like, if you get me a fish, I will make you into king or whatever. Maybe that's what the long goal is. Like, if you get me boots, I will make you king or something.
That might be
Or make you rich. So he tells him, okay, go take a bath in the river. And then he goes and he sees a royal wagon coming up, and he runs up and is like, oh sir, my noble has just been robbed. He's been robbed of all his belongings, his clothes. As you can tell by my boots, I am trustworthy or something like that. And they're like, oh yeah, we have an extra pair of clothes, and he gets some royal clothes, and he's like, and basically the cat just lies his master into court and into like marrying a princess.
Holy
Cool.
fuck.
Yeah. I know it's weird that my favorite fairy tale is the one I can't recall how it goes, but like I remember I love multi-step stories, and the cat the cat is like just like, if you get me this, I will get you this, and he does this by getting this to get this to get this to get this.
Might be because you love the details of it.
Yeah, and also I just like that there's just this talking cat who wants to help his owner become rich so that he can live fat off tuna or something.
Yes, exactly.
It's like win-win scenario.
Yeah, it's like not only is it a talking cat, it's a sly talking cat who fucking tricks his way into like the
Riches.
royalty. Yeah, into riches. It's great.
That's dope.
I thought you would be the new emperor's clothing kind of guy.
I love the Emperor's New Groove. Emperor's New Clothes is kind of a mess story.
Well, it's funny though.
Yeah, well, it is hilarious, but it's really just a story where it's like, don't get tricked by people. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
You will embarrass. Don't be prideful. You will get fooled and swindled, and people will just go, we're working on the clothes. Can't you see it's in the corner over there? Yeah, only smart people can see it.
Yeah, exactly. Or royalty, like sure.
Yeah.
But the fun part is also if you dig a little deeper and analyze it very good, people started to also go naked in some stories I've heard. So yeah, because
Seems like a
Became the
modern-
newest like royal trend. Everyone's like, oh yeah, you also have the rich people clothes that only rich people can see.
yeah,
Damn right.
I don't know. I don't think it's the original because the original ends with him going on a parade and showing off his clothes, right? And he's just naked.
Yeah,
I
and the
believe
little
that's
kid,
end.
and everyone no one's like dares to say anything until
Yeah.
the little kid goes, "Why is he naked?"
Yeah, exactly.
And everyone realizes he's just their king is just standing there naked in front of
Exactly.
them.
Yeah.
He's just and he like realizes he got tricked. It's just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. At least he realized at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
But I've heard another version of it where he doesn't keep the sewer for himself. So he's like just I got these clothes and everything. The story is almost the same. When he goes on the parade and shows them off, there's this guy that says, I did that and I did this, and he gets a lot of like clients, and he just makes them go naked. So the whole town goes naked, and it ends with the town is like free and naked with the nature and stuff. So
they can become a hippie community.
yeah. So that's how it ends in the other version.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That also reminds me that a lot of like fairy tales and a lot of stories are focused around charisma builds just winning. Because
I have one that isn't.
uh-huh,
Goliath. The story of Goliath.
David and Goliath.
Yeah. That's a fucking bruiser build. Or at least agility build.
Yeah, aren't they from the Bible?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
That's
Fairy tale
Bible
enough!
story. I was like sitting here waiting for what's your favorite fairy tale? Oh yeah, have you heard the story of Jesus Christ? Then we dropped it. Now we're back to it.
Yeah, full
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah, it's a Bible story. He's blessed by God, and that's why he hits the slingshot.
I've only heard, like, I thought it was Roman. There was a Cyclops that was like attacking the town. He came with his sling, killed it, and became David, the Goliath killer or whatever.
Could definitely be some synchronicity here.
I mean,
Yeah.
Rome, Greece,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, also like I don't know if you read the Odyssey or if you were playing it, but didn't you mention? Oh yeah, no, you were talking about Epic the Musical.
Yeah, which
And
is
you
based on Odyssey.
Yeah, and Poseidon's son, the Cyclops, got blinded by Odysseus. Yeah, and maybe he used a sling. I don't know.
Maybe just.
Well, in the I think in the story that it's just like a spear.
well, you can sling a spear.
Yeah, but like in the Bible story, like David just has a sling, and people are like, "They're little kid gonna fight Goliath, the giant,"
Exactly.
and he just and he hits the headshot and gets him down because because it's like guided by God or whatever. But also, have you guys ever seen a sling?
A real sling.
A real sling?
Yeah.
I've seen YouTube videos of it.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
That's going to kill a man.
Absolutely. I mean, one of the videos I saw were like, yeah, no, David and Goliath was not a fair fight. There's no way Goliath had a chance. David had range with rocks going at fucking miles an hour.
Yeah.
So it's like, as long as David had good aim and he wasn't fucking useless with it, like, if he was trained, Goliath had no chance.
I mean, I guess he was like a kid with a sling, but still a sling.
Yeah, I don't know ages.
I believe a kid with a sling could make some real damage either way. But I don't know. If you take proportions,
Yeah.
would a giant be sturdier than a regular human?
Yeah.
Yeah, so a real sling might not have been able to kill Goliath in a sense of.
Again, it depends on it. Like this is why it's a Bible story, because if it depending on where it hit and how sturdy the giant was and how weak the kid was, but it's a Bible story. It's the aim was guided by God. He was gonna hit him in the eye socket, full force.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Got any other stories? Some you missed?
Yes.
Like the Nutcracker?
That's a musical. No, that's
a ballet.
Yeah, ballet.
Yeah. But I believe ballets and musical numbers like Cats and stuff, they should be fairy tales.
I mean, they are.
Yeah.
Like what would we count as a modern fairy tale?
Star Wars.
Like I had, yeah.
Again, I think we talked about it. Magic knights, magic swords, magic powers, saving a princess who's kidnapped. Star Wars is a fairy tale.
It's a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Because we have tons of kids books. When I grew up, my mom bought like a collection of these like very fancy modern fairy tales, like a big stack of Blue Book, Golden Ribbon stuff. But like, only a few of them were like classic fairy tales. Would we count like musicals if they're like? Because the Nutcracker is a pretty fairy tale like story.
Yeah, it's very like embedded in real life with a slight hint of magic in it.
Because it's toys.
Yeah.
It's nutcrackers and like fairies and like.
There's rats, regular rats.
Yeah. That dances.
Well.
Rats.
I don't think the rats are dancing, but they are doing the like unga bunga ritual where they do the. How would you say it? They are doing a seance like thing where they trying to take the children that turns into small people.
Sure, I've never seen the Nutcracker. I've only seen the Disney animate where it's like where the Nutcracker is trying to get the princess toy from the evil Jack in the Box.
Isn't that the Tin Man?
No.
I don't know which one I've seen. I saw I saw the Nutcracker and it was animated with rats. And it was 90s scary animated.
Oh yeah.
It was like Watership Down animated, and I don't know who made it, but it kind of traumatized me.
I mean, it was a cool one. I liked that one. That is the one I remember the most.
Yeah.
But the one with the music or the Jack in the Box, isn't that the Tin Man? It's a tin soldier that it doesn't have a leg. Or
it could be.
Yeah, it has one leg.
Isn't that One Piece?
Yes.
Right.
What?
Yeah, Dressrosa.
Yeah, true.
No.
Okay.
Well, that's definitely where One Piece took its inspiration.
It has
1000%.
Yeah, it has to. Because it's a tin soldier who lost his leg. In war. There is this father that bought this tin soldier collection to his kid. And every toy is alive. This is like a Toy Story kind of thing. But he gives the son, it is his Christmas, so he gives the son the present of tin soldiers, that is a set of tin soldiers, and one of them misses a leg. And the kid likes it a lot the most, because it's different, that he only has one leg, so he plays with him the most. Other toys becomes jealous of him, and the Jack in the Box started to plan mutiny and throw him out the window. So the story is the journey of how he goes through this. He gets eaten by a fish, gets taken by a bird, but he makes it back home. So the kids is like, yeah, the Tin Man is gone in like 2 or 3 days. Then he returns. And there is a princess toy that is from a ballerina little music box that is alive. And he gets back to her and they become happy. And then they realize that the Jack in the Box was just an evil toy. And they lock him up in the closet and stuff.
Cool.
That's the one I remember that is closely resembling to what you mentioned.
Yeah, I think it's very nice that we have we have such inspiration from fairy tales that we like to make these modern fairy tales, these stories that are like whimsical, have maybe some dark aspect to them, but and have a like moral that we can like learn from.
Oh fuck morals!
yeah.
I don't watch stories for morals. I have enough moral in my
That
body.
explains why you are the way you are.
What the fuck? I'm the most moral person there is.
Sure,
Yeah.
bud.
And on
Give
that,
me money.
and on that note, let's end this episode right here.
What the fuck?
With Tommy being the moral superiority god of the podcast.
Well, 4 of those things are true, and you only said 3 things.
I agree. Yeah.
And I'm here too. Yeah, no, it's been fun talking about this with you two.
Yeah, fairy tales are great.
Yeah.
It takes so much inspiration from them, and we continue to make stuff.
Heck yeah.
Hey audience, if you have a favorite fairy tale, please leave it in the comments. And I would include games as fairy tales, because that's a story that is a story that is cool and convoluted and very well written sometimes. So if you have a fairy tale, please mention what your favorite is. We would love to hear it.
Heck yeah. And with that, I'm gonna end this episode of Everything About Nothing.
And
Nothing about everything. Shared custody is a real thing.
did you say shit custody?
No.
he sure did.